By the end of this video, you're gonna know whether or not you should be using the TikTok promote feature to buy more views, buy more followers, and you're gonna know exactly how to use the feature, because for some of you, this might be the best feature you've ever heard of, but for others, it's going to be the worst thing ever and gonna be a complete money pit. In fact, this creator was able to implement the advice that I'm about to share with you and gain over 1.2 million followers, and they were able to make millions of dollars simply by posting a few TikToks. And the same thing can happen to you if you simply implement the steps that I share with you in this video, but I will warn you, the TikTok promote feature is not going to be for everybody. If you're just trying to get more views, trying to get more followers, this isn't going to be the feature for you. In fact, it's just going to be a waste of money. What's going to happen is TikTok is going to continue to make you pay for more views and pay for more followers. Instead, what you should actually be doing is putting out content that does well organically. If the content does well organically, then from there, I think it's great to promote it. But I wouldn't promote it using the TikTok promote feature because you're not going to have a lot of control over whether or not you can show your content to the right people. I mean, if you look at the promote feature, the targeting capabilities are really limited. So the odds that you're getting views or getting followers from who TikTok says you're getting followers from are going to be slim to none. In addition to that, the cost controls aren't that great, so you're going to end up paying way more money than you actually should be. For example, if your only goal was to get more views and get more followers and you didn't care where they came from, with this feature, you're not going to be able to change all the different locations that you could be targeting. But if you simply connected your TikTok account to a TikTok ads account, then you would be able to get views wherever you want. You'd probably be able to get followers for like less than a penny. But I know not a lot of you are interested in doing that. Instead, you're actually trying to reach the right people. And the only way that you're going to target the right people is by creating the right content and setting up your TikTok account correctly. But before I can share with you how to do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, or you want to learn how to make money on those platforms, you need to make sure you're subscribed, because I literally upload a video every single day about how to do those things. In addition to that, go to the pinned comment below, get into my free TikTok growth course. It's going to share with you things like the best time to post on TikTok right now and the best hashtags to use, because if you're messing those two things up, it's going to decrease the amount of views you're getting. What are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. Just go to the pinned comment below. So to recap everything that we were just talking about, you should only be using the promote feature or basically running ads on TikTok if you have something to sell to somebody, if you need to get leads from somebody. If you're just trying to get views or trying to get followers, you're gonna be way better off just putting out good content. Now, when it comes to putting out good content, there are 4 things that you need to make sure that you're doing. The first, you need to make sure that you're actually doing your content in a topic that actually works. If we look at this creator, the example I gave, they do public interview content. The reason that they do content like that is because you're getting somebody's reaction. You can create hundreds of posts like that, and all you have to do is get a good reaction, and people love watching that. So what does this do? It skyrockets the odds that they actually get views, but that's not the only thing they're doing. The second thing that they're doing is making sure they're going after topics that people actually like, and the easiest way for them to do this is to pair the public interviews that they're doing with reaction content, with a famous person, with a good-looking girl, with an odd-looking person, with somebody that does a really great reaction, and guess what ends up happening? Instead of just going after one topic, they, on those videos, went after 4 topics. And what does this do? It expands the amount of people that are actually interested in the content. If you're only creating content about a very specific topic, it's going to drastically decrease the amount of views that you get, because if TikTok doesn't know they have an audience for that content, well, then your content's not going to get pushed out. And that's a mistake that I see way too many of you creating if you're using the promote feature. But we can't stop there, because just doing those 2 things isn't going to be enough. In fact, if you skip the next 2 things, it's going to be the reason that you don't get views. And remember, these 4 steps, if you skip just one of them, it's why your posts aren't doing well. It's why you're thinking about promoting your posts so that you could buy views or buy followers. Trust me, you do not have to do that right now on TikTok if you're creating good content. That's great if you already have a fire, you already have some posts doing well, and you want to throw gasoline on it. That's a great thing to do. But just doing that from the jump just to get views and followers, it's going to be a dumb move. Why? Because all followers really are on TikTok are social proof. All they do is represent that, like, hey, this is a credible person that's been doing this for a long time. They don't actually always see your content. One mistake that you're probably making right now is promoting your content to get more followers, and then guess what? Those people aren't going to see your content anyway, because if your followers aren't interested in what you're promoting or what you're posting about, well, guess what? You're going to be back to square one. You're going to be paying again to get more views, to get more followers, and as a result, you never get a return on your investment. And I do not want you to make this mistake, which is why you need to be focused on these next 2 steps. The first one is going to be making sure that your content is the right length. Not only is TikTok looking at the format you're posting in, the topics you're posting in. They're also looking at the length. So those three things combined are going to determine whether or not TikTok has an audience for your content. If TikTok doesn't have an audience for that piece of content, your content's going to go nowhere. And you need to get this through your head, because the way that you're actually going to determine whether or not TikTok has an audience, whether or not you're choosing the right length, whether or not you're doing your content in the right format, is you need to go and do research. So here's what you need to do. You need to go and do a search for something on TikTok. If you do a search for a topic and you don't see any videos in the last month that have gotten a lot of likes on them, this is a sign you should choose a new topic. So if you then go choose a topic, it's a good topic, it's got a lot of views to it, guess what? Now you need to look at what format the people are actually doing the content in. If they're doing a certain format like public interviews, but then your content is going to be on the same topic, but it's going to be you sitting in your office, well, guess what? Your video is not going to do as well, you're not going to get as many views, and you're never going to outbeat that competitor. The other thing you need to take into consideration is the length of the content. If you look at all your competitors' videos, and their videos are 60 seconds long, or 75 seconds long, and your video is 10 seconds, or 20 seconds, or 30 seconds, or even 50 seconds, well, guess what? You're gonna get less views than they would, simply because TikTok isn't classifying the audience that you're trying to go after as an audience that watches content that's that short. So by you creating content that's short, you're actually disqualifying yourself from being able to get views. And then again, you get back to square one, which is you wanna buy more views, or you wanna buy more followers, and all you end up doing is digging yourself deeper and deeper into a hole, because you're not creating the videos with the correct metrics in mind. And you need to be focused on two things. The first one is you need 70% of people still watching after the first 3 seconds. If you're not able to hit this, your content isn't going to get pushed out. If you're not able to hit this, there's no point in running your content as an ad or promoting it, because nobody's going to watch it anyway. You are literally just going to increase the amount of money that you lose and the amount of time that you waste, because you're promoting something that's crap and a large amount of people are just swiping away on it. Instead, you should be focused on getting 70% of people to still be watching after the first 3 seconds. If you're able to hit this, it's a sign that it's a good post to promote and you're going to get views organically. Now, I know this sounds like a lot. You have to do research, you have to come up with a good length, you have to come up with a good topic, but I literally want to tell you all of these things, just like I did for this creator that literally gained over 1.2 million followers and was able to make millions of dollars. And the way that we could do that is by me looking at your account, telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. I'll even critique your content to make sure that you make better content the next time you create it. If this sounds interesting and you're ready to take TikTok seriously because you recognize how big of an opportunity this is, well then keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only two things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is, one, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers, and two, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.